This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
All right. Well, Megan Thee Stallion has announced that her album will be out next Friday. She posted, "Hotties, I first want to say thank you for riding with me, growing with me, and staying down with me since my first mixtape, Rich Ratchet. Through this rough-ass year we've all been having, I felt like we could all use a little bit of good news. So with that being said, my official album, Good News, is dropping November 20th, and you can pre-order it now."
Okay.
I'm interested in hearing that because I want to hear how her albums differ from her mixtapes. There's only like one person I've seen like really land that and get that right. Like when they put out a bunch of mixtapes of original music and then drop an album, and that was Nipsey Hussle.
All right, other new music, Future and Lil Uzi, Pluto and Baby Pluto, that is out. So if you guys are excited for that after months and months of them saying that it was going to happen, it's executive produced by DJ Esco. 2 Chainz, So Help Me God. You heard him earlier this morning. So that album's out
Great
today.
project.
Black Youngster, F Everybody 3. That is Black Youngster. Goody Mob, Survival Kit. That's their first studio album since 2013. And
Wow.
the Cray put out Restoration, the deluxe album.
I'm definitely listening to Goody Mob's album today. Drop on the clues bombs for Goody Mob. Legendary hip-hop group they are. Soul Food is one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time. One of the greatest bodies of work of music of all time, period, by the way.
I wonder why the Goody Mob didn't stop through. They usually stop
Outkast
through.
is on the album also. They actually do want to come on the show.
Oh,
Just
okay.
the FYI. All right,
Well,
NBA
somebody set up
Youngboy
the Zoom for them.
NBA Youngboy also surprise dropped a new mixtape, Until I Return, as well. So it's not a game over there with Youngboy. All right, now let's discuss Established with Angela Yee, Lorenz Tate and Tateman Entertainment. Those are Lorenz Tate's brothers. They have their production company together, Lamar and Laron. And they talked about Bronzeville. You guys remember when Lorenz Tate was on, he was talking about his series. It's an audio podcast series, Bronzeville.
I used to listen to that.
Looks like they have some good news. Listen to this.
We always intended on the concept of Bronzeville to be a movie or a television series. And when we went around Hollywood to try to get it set up at networks, the execs or the networks loved the idea, but they just didn't feel that there was an audience for a story about a family of Black people in the 1930s and 40s. And it wasn't about a civil rights movement. So the audio series came about. A year later, we had 20 million downloads of that audio series. Networks and studios came about. And so we do have the project set up at a major studio as well as a major network to make it into a TV series.
That's great.
Drop on the clues bombs for Lorenz Tate and Lawrence Fishburne. That's dope. I actually used to listen to that audio scripted drama about Bronzeville, and he's right. Hollywood doesn't always get it. So when you put it out as a audio scripted drama and it builds an audience, then Hollywood all of a sudden gets it and wants to do it. But now you got all the more leverage because you got proof of concept. That's exactly what Kevin Hart and I are doing with Audible. So yes, salute to Lorenz Tate and Lawrence Fishburne.
All right. And it was a great conversation. In addition to that, we were also talking about how Hollywood standards of what's a success is so different as what's successful to our culture. Here's what he said about Love Jones.
So Love Jones, even though it may not have been the big box office success that Hollywood felt in terms of, by their, box office standards, but it has made such an impact on the Black culture and beyond. I mean, the movie has really spoken to people in a way that, like a great song, it just always lives with you. And I think we were able to accomplish that. And to me, that's far more than any box office, receipts can come up with.
That's an understatement. That is my wife's second favorite movie. Maybe I'll say 1B because she loves Color Purple and Love Jones equally. And the soundtrack to Love Jones is incredible.
The soundtrack, that's what I was about to say. That soundtrack, Hopeless, The Sweetest Thing.
Oh, my God.
Something was on there. That was an amazing, amazing soundtrack.
When you revisit the soundtrack now, you like, damn, this was incredible. I don't know if I appreciated the soundtrack as much as I appreciated the movie when I was younger, but now I appreciate both equally.
All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.